Hi, this is Catherine Dubberly, the Answer Lady. I've been working on tuck stitch scarves, which have a wonderful texture, but of course the edges still roll, so I've come up with an easy chain stitched edging that you might like to learn how to use so as to finish your tuck stitch scarves. Here's an idea for finishing the edges of your scarves. These scarves are made with a tuck card that I especially like, because it resembles cables, though there are no cables involved. So it's a fairly quick way to make a long scarf. The back of it just looks like somewhat textured stockinette, and you can finish the bottom with a simple hung hem. But the edges will roll like mad, of course, so you have to think of something to do. And I've come up with an edging that I like called Easy Chain Stitched Edging. That's what I've decided to call it. In this case, you're looking at the scarf here, the pink one, that I'm working on in the video, and this one has not been washed or steamed yet. But this one has, and you can see that although this one is not rolling much, it's still rolling a little, but after steaming, it's very, very stable. Let me show you how to do it. It's really quite simple. I've been working on some edgings for scarves and afghans if we're using tuck stitch that will be easy and stop the rolling, and I've come up with one I think you might want to see. Here's what it looks like, and you can see even before steaming how much it's already stopped the rolling. This fabric is all tucked. It's a fabric that resembles a cable, but in between each pretend cable is one of these. And I think these stitches here are tucked for 3 rows and then knitted off on the 4th, and that the ones right next to them are knitted off every other row. Depending on your exact tuck stitch pattern, you might do this a little bit differently than I'm doing it. But we're using 2 strands of the main yarn, a latch tool, and I'm going to go skip the first time I see a straight across bar, which is a pair of stitches, under the next pair and out, and pull through a loop. Skip one, under the next pair, out, and pull through a loop. I'm working all from the purl side, which on this fabric is the right side, and it has a very nice effect, I think, and isn't all that difficult. It doesn't work very well with a single strand of yarn in most yarns. Of course, it's going to vary with which yarn you use. But I'm happy with this effect, and I'm going to be publishing some patterns that use it. And I will describe it in my patterns as best I possibly can. But I think in this case, it's really going to help you to see it done. Even though I'm working around the camera, which slows matters down, you can see this is not very difficult to accomplish. And you can check each stitch for its proper tension, and if you don't like it, you can pull it back out, no problem. In fact, if you do several inches and you hold it up and realize, oh, too tight or too loose, just pull on your end, of course removing your latch tool. It'll all unchain and you can do it again. I'm not sure what to call this. We'll think of something, but I thought you would like to see it, and this is how it's done.